Hi, this is Velasquez. Welcome to my drum channel course, Various Styles for College Auditions. We're going to cover styles required for California State Honor Band and college auditions. My students have been part of or won scholarships with California State Honor Band, Colburn School of the Arts, Los Angeles, Cal State Northridge, University of North Texas, Belmont University, University of Miami, Cal Arts, USC, University of Denver, Indiana, Berklee College of Music, UCLA, Musicians Institute, Los Angeles Music Academy. All these institutions have very similar requirements to get in, and I'm going to cover what they primarily are. The four disciplines that usually come up is swing, one discipline, Latin music, Latin they call it. I'll call it brushes, but it's usually a ballad into a double time beat. And a new category that's been added, which is rock. I want to introduce also with me today my brother Mike Velasquez on bass. He's going to accompany us some of the musical parts. And my good friend Elias Vasquez, he's also a member here of Drum Channel. Hello. And I'm proud to say he also is one of those guys who was part of Cal State Northridge Big Band. I was proud enough to have taught him and even recommended him for this job here. So, yeah, you know, I'd like to talk about some of the steps that we took to prepare him and other students to get here. So, as with all things, I'd like to remind you is this is just a stepping stone. I would be honest enough to admit is preparing you is the part that I enjoy the most, but there's a plateau that goes even higher. When students get to a certain level, I'm always more than happy to send my students. I've sent them to Greg Bissonette for years, but other students go to other drummers. But I'm trying to always fill the student with the basic things that they're going to need to play in the style. So lastly, I would like to dedicate this particular video to the great Professor Steve Houghton. He was gracious enough to teach me. He was also a teacher of Greg Bissonette and also taught Elias briefly when I had him over for clinics many years ago. So what I'd like to talk about now is the swing section of your jazz test. There are lots of great videos here on Drum Channel on how to play in a four, Greg's videos, Peter Erskine, Ralph Humphrey, I mean, so many. But I'd like to cover a few things that I thought often get missed. So in the process of playing a chart, there's basically three, I like to tell the student, three styles you're going to do. The tune is going to start in 2, it's usually going to go to 4, and it's going to go to pedal. So what does that mean? Well, the beginning of the tune, the bass player is going to be playing half notes. So I'm going to have my brother Mike play half notes like in a 2. So 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. So he was playing half notes. 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1. So that beat that I'm going to play is going to not be the other quarter note pattern. I'm going to play this, the 2 beat. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to play the hi-hat on 2. And I'm going to go a 3. 1, a 3, a 1, a 3, 4, 1, a 3. A 1, a 3, 4, 1. Okay, so I'd like to play now a tune in 2. I'm going to play it on the right so it's a little easier to hear. And I could play it on the hi-hat too, and I might do that. But just for the sake of it, ready? A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Okay, so not very difficult at all, playing half notes with the bass. So that's what I'm trying to get across. Playing the drums is playing with a rhythm section. It's not just playing by yourself. I hear what he's doing and I responded in kind. So if they say at the beginning of the chart in 2 to 4, well, bass player is going to play half notes. He's now going to play the walking blues or quarter notes, and I'm going to have Elias going to play a little tumbao along with him. I'm just going to play quarter notes on the hi-hat. So here's for a walking bass line in 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing now. I'm going to play the standard swing beat, and we are currently playing a 12-bar blues. For copyright purposes, I won't say the name, but think of a famous superhero that sounds like Catman, okay? Just hum that, and you're going to be good, all right? So same idea, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so nothing complicated. The next thing you're going to see in a jazz big band chart, and I'm going to ask Elias, how frequently do you remember seeing this? This is
All
a pedal.
the time, yeah.
The pedal. It's something that you almost never hear anyone talk about, but it's when the bass player plays the half note on beats 2 and 4. So if you're not counting to the drummer, it sounds like he's doing the same thing. Or if you get clever, you say, oh, it's displaced. Well, he's playing half notes on 2 and 4. So I'm going to play all the quarter notes on my hi-hat, and I'm going to have my brother play the pedal. I'm going to crash on 1 so you can hear where his bass is going to be on 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you notice he didn't play a downbeat. He just played on 2 and 4. We're going to do now a 12-bar blues. My brother's going to play quarter notes to the whole thing, so you can hear the difference between the progression, the 1 chord, the 4. There's 4 measures of the 1 chord. The next 4 measures are the 4 chord, going back to the 1 chord. And then the last 4 measures, rounding at 12, is 5 chord, 4 chord, 1. And so think that superhero song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to now do 2 choruses of blues. We're going to use, the first 4 is going to be in a 2. The next 4 is going to be in 4. On measure 5, 6, 7, 8, we are going to play the pedal half notes on 2 and 4. And on the 5 chord, we're going to return to quarter notes, and we're going to be out, okay? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was the 3 components in 2, quarter note, walk, and a pedal. So another beat that always comes up in the jazz audition is the jazz waltz. So in 3/4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have my brother now play a basic jazz waltz in 3. The bass 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to play the jazz waltz beats. I'm going to just kind of use a sticking that I would use with students. I'm going to be playing paradiddle both. So that would be linearly. Paradiddle both. If I swung that, I'd go paradiddle both, the paradiddle both. I'm going to have my bass drum play on 1. I'm going to have my hi-hat play on 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, so that pretty much concludes the heart of what I would cover regarding the beats. It's not about covering every small aspect. This is really about introducing you to the things that pop up the most. You're going to really need to be able to do those 4 things: a pedal, a 2-beat, 4-beat, and a jazz waltz. I hope you found the jazz lesson useful and helpful. Our next lesson is going to be on Latin.